I can handle anything that you throw at me, anything at all. Bring it, I am unstoppable. I will run straight through a brick wall. I will run straight through a brick wall. That's how much I bring it. Hugh Jackman, Jason Bourne, they got nothing on me. Vin Diesel's got nothing on me. I bring it here, and I bring it now. Hi, my name is Mark Eisenhart. My most heartfelt gratitude to you for taking the time to watch this. I'm a 42-year-old survivor. On November 29th of 2009, I died, and it nearly killed me, but it didn't, and I came back from that. I'll tell you more about that later. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video. I'm a retired firefighter paramedic. I did search and rescue with Pacific Northwest Search and Rescue attached to Clackamas County Sheriff's Office. I worked with the 939th Pararescue Wing, the 304th, with Portland Mountain Rescue. I was decorated with a Medal of Valor and a Community Service Award for heroism for putting out a fire in a 12-story high-rise complex while I was off duty on injury leave in a building that had no sprinklers. I made the front cover of the Oregonian. I made the cover of every major metropolitan newspaper in the area. I was on the TV series. I was on TV shows, the news. It was a scene right out of the movie Unbreakable. You know, I was in the right place at the right time. I happened to be there, was able to affect the rescue and the evacuation of over 200 people without incident or injury, was able to contain the fire, which went to 5 alarms with Portland Fire Bureau. I was given a Medal of Valor and a Community Service Award for heroism. During my time in search and rescue and working in outdoor recreation and leadership, I fell 30 feet off a ladder with 45 pounds of gear on and didn't even break anything. I killed a rattlesnake with rocks to protect the folks that were in the camp that I was living in at the time, so that nobody got bitten and nobody was killed through that experience. I've done everything from procure water, shelter, primitive shelters, lean-tos. I can bow drill a fire. I am a guy who keeps my eyes and my energy focused on the solution at all times. I've been able to negotiate hazardous terrain in mountainous settings, wilderness settings, forest settings, high desert, spent extended periods of time, weeks at a time, out by myself in the backcountry, solo climbed many of the Cascade volcanoes. Spent a lot of time in solitude, honing my skills, learning how to live off the land, learning how to create solutions for whatever problem that I was faced with. I simply do not believe in the word impossible. I am all about positive energy and about creating solutions. I will not stop. I will run straight through a brick wall if I have to. I'm training to be a professional athlete right now. I'm the kind of guy that just does not believe in the word impossible. During my career as a firefighter paramedic, I've been in hot zones where there was gunfire, worked in the Bronx and New York City. We did 4,671 calls the first day that I worked there. Worked with New York City EMS, Boston EMS, and a level 1 trauma center. Worked for the largest fire protection district in the state of Oregon. I have been electrocuted. I have been burned during my career as a structural firefighter and wildland firefighter. I've been in situations where seconds counted, where people could have died. I've had people die and come back to me in my hands. All kinds of stuff. I wrote a book about this, which is being adapted for film and submitted to the Sundance Film Festival. I am the kind of guy that you want on your show. I bring it. I bring it here, and I bring it now. I will negotiate whatever situation you throw at me. Anything and everything is possible. I'm a kind of guy that just creates solutions for problems. Right now, what I want to bring to you is, I am your man. I have that confidence. I have the skills. I am a civilian with both military and paramilitary training and public safety experience in close protection. I've worked with people like Morgan Freeman, Dane Cook, George Carlin in contract entertainment security, firearms training, self-defense, martial arts training, weapons training, stunt training, all kinds of stuff. I just bring a whole lot of skills to the table. I simply will not stop. I will do this. I am your man. Bring it now. That's what I do. I bring it now. Positive energy, enthusiasm, passion, and attitude. Attitude, intestinal fortitude, and perpetual gratitude. That's what I bring. I am just at the beginning of my career. I used to teach rock climbing, outdoor leadership, outdoor recreation, mountaineering, primitive survival skills, how to bow drill fires, how to procure water, how to live off the land, create lean-tos. Spent the night in snow caves, taught people how to exist off the land, igloos, ice caves, ice chutes, snow caves. You know, I'm the kind of guy that just use whatever around me. Think Jason Bourne, okay? I only focus on solutions. That's what I do. I'm a field agent. I do what I do. I create solutions. I use whatever's around me, whatever resources are at my disposal. I've taught technical rescue, high-angle rescue to people in the fire service and emergency medical services, dangling off the side of cliffs, all kinds of stuff like that, action guy stuff. I am a civilian, granted that, but all kinds of paramilitary and military training. I brand myself as a spiritual warrior. Worked in the Bronx, worked in New York City, Level 1 Trauma Center, Boston, the largest fire protection district in the state of Oregon. Wildland fire training, structural firefighting training, all kinds of training in Northwest Avalanche Center, in avalanche assessment, survival, how to live off you know, situations and hazardous materials responses, all kinds of stuff. Man, I should have been dead so many times, it's ridiculous. I can't tell you how many things I've lived through that I should have been dead. Fell 30 feet off a ladder without breaking anything. Been in hot zones where there's been gunfire and I had to wear a bulletproof vest, working in the Bronx and New York City as a paramedic. What else? What else? What else? I'm hitting the wall here right now. I'm going to tell you a story now, what happened to me in December of 1996, and then I'm going to apply it to how those skills have helped me in the backcountry survive. So I'm off duty, I'm on injury leave, having fallen 30 feet off a ladder, wearing 45 pounds of gear, working on a rooftop on a structure fire. I come back to the high-rise complex where I'm living in Portland. There's a structure fire on the 8th floor. This is a 12-story high-rise that has no sprinkler systems in it. There's over 250 people in this building. Everybody's running around, milling around the hallways, smoke's filling the hallways, people are freaking out. So I go in, I do my job. I get in there, dump fire extinguishers on it, help effect the rescue of a tenant out next door, get the custodian, the maintenance crew to help me to effect the evacuation of over 200 people out of that building without using the elevators, without incident, without injury. It goes to 5 alarms with Portland Fire Bureau. I'm sucking down smoke. I got stuff you know, falling on top of me. I'm sucking the floor because the temperature at the ceiling is who knows how hot, way too hot. I have no protective gear on. I'm on a t-shirt, I'm wearing a jacket and jeans. So I'm the kind of guy that just uses whatever's around me to create the solution for whatever problem I'm faced with. Was credited with containing the fire there before it could get out of hand. Was decorated with a Medal of Valor and a Community Service Award for heroism. I took that skill set and my ability to triage and make decisions where seconds count, and I applied it to my experience in the backcountry. I'm a guy who's gone out in the backcountry by myself and used Mother Nature to teach me how to learn to survive. I didn't have formal teachers at first. I taught myself. I went out there. My name Mark means brave. My name Eisenhart means Ironheart. I'm a guy who keeps my energy and my concentration focused on the solution. So I went out there and I took a chance. I put my ass out there on the line. I honed my skills. I went out there with a knife and I learned how to make lean-tos. I learned how to procure waters. I learned how to make shelters, how to you know, survive. I augmented it later with training with folks retired from the Army, with Pacific Northwest Search and Rescue in the 939th Rescue Wing, the 304th out here in Portland, Oregon. They've got an Air Force base out here, the Pararescue Wing, with Pacific Northwest Search and Rescue's attachment to Clackamas County Sheriff's Office, and with Portland Mountain Rescue. I honed my skills at the Pacific Northwest Survival School, the Avalanche Center out here, the National Outdoor Leadership School, the Wilderness Medicine Institute. Anything and everything I could get my hands on. Stonehurst open learning opportunities back in New Hampshire on the East Coast. Then I started teaching it. I taught it for the ptarmigans. I taught it with the Mazamas. I taught it with organizations that I guided with out here, with Northwest Discoveries, teaching people how to live in snow caves, teaching people how to you know, use whatever they needed to get around and survive in the backcountry, to do whatever it takes. So I am ready for this. I am up for this challenge. I am going to bring it. I am your man. I am the solution. I am the survivor. I can handle anything that you throw at me. I will give it everything I've got. I simply do not believe in impossible. On November 29th of 2009, I died and it nearly killed me. I'm not going to talk about that now because it's not relevant. I wrote a book about it, which is going to be adapted for film and submitted to the Sundance Film Festival. But I don't believe that energy can be created nor destroyed. It merely changes form. I laid down in the street in moving traffic and cars came within inches of running me over to demonstrate my commitment to courage and solutions and my willingness to survive, and so I could live out loud. How many people have done that? How many civilians have done that? I knew one of two things was going to happen. I was either going to live through it or I was going to die trying, and I was prepared for either possibility, and I released my attachment to specific outcomes. I can prove it. My name is Mark Eisenhart, and I am a survivor. I am a survivor. I am the solution. I am your man, whether you believe it or not.